Go live. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Hey, sissy. You know what Daddy used to say? Start ahead, you'll be on time. Thank you for coming. And welcome. Been so busy running around. I didn't even talk to you for 2 days. My sister Joanne Stevens is saying hello to everybody in the chat. And Mr. Hershey heard me saying your name, and he's over there looking at the door, probably waiting to go for a walk. I saw something, a light hit my glasses. Unbiased LLC. Girlfriend, you made that hat the other day. You guys, on her channel, Unbiased LLC, she made a bucket hat, a double-sided bucket hat. I've made them before. I was planning on making one the other day with her, but I didn't get around to it. Hola, Yankee Sister Olmsted. How you doing? I'll tell you how I'm doing. But first, I would like to thank the moderators. I would like to thank the people in the bushes, the subscribers, and the members of the Friends and Family Patron channel. It's $1.99 per month to help support the channel, and it helps us do good works in the community, do things for other people. And all the money that is raised there is used for that purpose. I'm looking around, trying to figure out how to do different things. Oh, that's how I can make that bigger. And how are you guys doing? I've been running around like a chicken with its head cut off, and I'll show you kind of why. Let me see if I can. Because all you guys are harvesting things. One person even told me their garden is finished for the summer. Guess what? I don't know. Well, no, I'm not going to do that. But I'm just getting stuff planted. Mr. Hershey, Auntie Joanne says hello. I am just getting mine planted. I don't even have everything planted. I've got little container of seeds over there by the door, so that tomorrow when my helper comes, and we're just buying container soil to top off the things that we have, and we're just dropping seeds and everything. I do have a few starts that I bought last week when I got home. Oh, okay, Yankee sister. So blessed. Everybody in the chat I didn't see to say hello to. PIA. Some of you are the busiest. The busiest. I try to be busy, but then I run out of gas. I called my doctor's office today, and I said, you know what? I'm tired. And they said, well, you should be tired. You're almost 77 years old and you're running around doing everything. That's because I have to catch up. So, SEW blessed. So, how many, for those of you who are new or not too familiar with the channel, GQUAT stands for Garden, Quilt, and Art Show. If you are a content creator, I will show you how to drop your link. I don't know why it's so big. I have to figure out how to make it smaller. Unbiased LLC. I finally did figure out how to take when I highlight the different comments, except if I've scrolled past there, I don't know how to find the one that was highlighted before, unless I start another one and then hide that one. Well, that's the only thing that I can think of to do. And you don't have to put capital letters. You know why I put the capital letters on GQUAT? is because the G and the Q, when they're in lowercase next to each other, they're kind of hard to see for some people. That's why I'm not using my business name, which is GQUATTRADITIONZs, because there's a Z in the end. So I just figured garden, quilt, and art show would be easier to say and find. So blessed by Jess. I've been keeping up with all of your Moda blocks. I actually love, love, love Moda fabrics. I just haven't been doing any lately because I'm doing UFOs and special requests when I do get them. And I'm just finishing up stuff. Why, Jess? Why? Because my cutie Breeze is still sitting there in the box over there. And those 4 black hampers above my head are still filled with 60 quilt tops that need to be finished. So I will get that going. I even, you guys, I even ran out of bottled water. I know they say there's microplastics in it, but I like the taste of the one that I drink. So I'm drinking the water from the pitcher filter, the Brita filter, and pouring it in my quart jar until tomorrow. We do need to get that cutie going. Oh my goodness. I sold my long arm and all the equipment, all the rulers, all the everything. So now it's like, oh, and I had some health issues. So I'm starting over again from square one when it comes to quilting with rulers, but they say muscle memory comes back. So all those years of muscle memory should come back. If not, oh well, there's always Stitch in the Ditch, or just meandering, or loop-de-loop, and all the filler stuff. I actually do know how to do all the stuff, but just getting them finished. Finished is better than perfect, right, everybody? So, how many? Oh, so blessed by Jess. How are those baby chickens doing? I know we had a little setback, and you got some new, excuse me, swallow an air. I'm so excited. You got some new baby chickens. So, how many of you have chickens or ducks or goats or any other livestock, or rabbits even, to get the manure and stuff? I didn't have any of anything, so I'm ordering landscape fabric. Hershey, stop, please. He starts this nervous licking thing like a cat. You love my hair, Maria. I actually went to see the lock doctor on Sunday and got it taken care of. It just grows fast. I condition it a lot. So I guess that's what makes it grows. Other than my sister Joanne can sit on hers, so I'm not good with that much hair. I can't do anything with it. In fact, the reason I'm trying to figure out how to get a bun or a ponytail by myself, my rotator cuff issues are keep me from keeping my arms up a long time. So, but oh, and someone asked me, I think it was Mona, which handles I have for my cutie frame. So I do have the 2 handles so I can move around. But you know what I learned when I'm standing quilting, instead of moving my shoulders, I can keep my elbows, excuse me, sir, keep my elbows close to my shoulders and just move my whole body around like I'm dancing. I don't know why we're doing this, you guys. So I guess Mr. Hershey heard me say things. For those of you who don't know, Mr. Hershey is blind. So that's why his eyes look blue. But when he was a baby, he did have green eyes and dark brown hair like a Hershey bar. That's why I named him Mr. Hershey. Maria Graham is saying happy 4th of July for those of you who celebrate the 4th of July or celebrate anything. So, how many of you have, well, I'll put it this way, all quilters and artists and sewists, they all eat and or have a garden or buy food, but not all gardeners. So I've been so busy this week. Monday, my helper took me to the big box store and I bought a lot. No, I didn't buy a lot. I bought 5 cubic yards in 1 yard, 1 cubic yard bags of container soil to top off the garden. And I forgot my cane there. I was so excited. And then I know Yankee Sister has some cherry, black cherries, some other seedlings starts for me. But, you never have enough, right? Mother, Maria Grandma saying hello. Yankee Sister saying hello. And actually, some of the members of my family are busy this weekend. So I'm going to drive down for the 3rd weekend in a row and see her and surprise her. And while the rest of you are barbecuing and doing stuff this weekend, I will be making her some liver and onions. I made chicken livers a couple of weeks ago. Last week I just made a big salad. Why? Because I was getting my hair done for 7 hours. Then I'm going to take her some calf liver and something, and sit with her for a while. So Monday, we were gardening, filling up the tops of the containers, scratching them up, putting some of the winter sowing jug things in the ground. I was watering. She was doing most of the heavy stuff. Yeah, Yankee Sister, come through. I'll make you some liver and onions. I know how to trap you and get you over here. So then that was Monday. Then Tuesday, I had an appointment with the ear, nose, and throat specialist all the way down by the beach in the town that I live on. Then I had to go to a town north of here to pick up my artwork from the recent show called The Art of Aging. And let me see if I can get that off. Hold on one second. I'm going to hide that. And I actually missed the opening reception. I had 2 pieces of art there. I missed the opening reception because I was in Arizona. Then the closing reception, no, the closing viewing was one of the 3 hottest days of the year, the day before. So I missed that. And then the next day was 101. And with my asthma and allergy and bronchitis, it was 101. And you know how the streets are waving going up and down? So I missed it. So I went to this nearby town and I picked up a brochure. Mother, this one is for you. And I'll bring it on Sunday. And I'm just trying to get my art back out there, whether it's fiber art or painting or drawing or sketching or whatever. I'm looking at this one. I'm just thumbing through it. This person, Joanne Holloway, has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces in the show, and you can sell them. You can put a price on it. When I have something I don't want to sell, I put the I don't want to sell it price on it. So the 2 pieces I put for $350. I think they're worth $350. Most people don't want to pay your labor, what your art, what your materials are for. And if that's the case, I'll save it. and share it with my family. Let me check the comments out. So, oh, I will be home tomorrow, Yankee sister. After the morning, I have to go get some water. And oh, I forgot my cane, right? So my helper had to go back to the big box store to pick it up. It was in Lost and Found, and I know exactly where I left it. So you're going to checkout, right? And she's pushing the cart, and there was a sign. I don't have my rewards card since I moved back to New Haven to Connecticut. So there was a QR code that you could scan and renew it or something. So I took my cane and hung it up on the cash register thing I was sitting on. And then we had one little tomato plant, right? And she found one that had two in one container. So I was all excited looking to see if I could divide it. Who cares about a cane? So I left it. But when she went back to get my cane, I got 5 more bags of container soil. So we will be putting those in the ground tomorrow, Yankee sister. So there is Ellen Pankey over there where the star is. And I put a rose sunrise in. It was a watercolor painting of a rosy dawn in North Carolina, actually. I painted that one when I lived in North Carolina 10 years ago. And then a graphite drawing of some boots on the ground. So I'm totally lucky to get my cane back. Every time I left it somewhere, it's not there. People keep it. Melanie, that's what happened to my white cane. When I was legally blind, I left that one. How many people need a white cane? And they didn't return it. And I have my little sticker with my name on it. But guess what? I also lost one 2 weeks ago getting off the plane from Arizona. But I'm going to call the airline because the guy pushing the wheelchair left it on the back of the wheelchair, so it's probably there somewhere. I just haven't had a chance to stay to wait all that time. So this is a little watercolor, trying to get it back out of the shadows of the water and just some foliage. I'm trying to see the best way to show it. So I entered this one, and I don't know why people are dishonest. I mean, a cane is not like $1,000, although some are pretty expensive. Uncle Roscoe, Auntie Joanne's husband, has one that's hand carved. And these are a pair of my work boots that I sketched some time ago. I liked working in boots and clodding around. And just so that I can, oh, it does say boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. So, how have you guys doing? Melanie Taylor says, right? Like, it's just like an inconvenience. But I did also, when was it? Oh, it was just Saturday past that I went and got a walker, a rollator walker with a seat on it, so that when I walk long distances, I have somewhere to sit. My balance isn't the greatest. I was getting on the elevator. No, Hershey, good boy. He only barks though, you guys, when there's something there. I live in a senior handicap apartment, and it's like mail time when the mail's being distributed, and people are going back and forth. Oh, your canes were from Walmart, $16. Exactly, or even $30 or $40. Why keep a cane? Duh. Well, maybe I'll remember to hold on to mine. Or the little kids have but you know what? They do have canes now. I have one cane that has the 4 prongs on it so that it sits up. What happens is I lay the cane down and walk away from it. I don't carry it everywhere like I'm supposed to. I don't use it in the house. I don't use it in the yard. I didn't use it at Auntie Joanne's house or out in the yard or even around the pool. I'm like, you can't swim with a cane in your hand anyway. So, no, I didn't. But I do have one of the canes back. I'll call and get the other. Boots are important, Melanie. Especially if you're anywhere there are snakes, poisonous snakes. I'm not personally afraid of snakes. I just want to see them first. Am I going to pick one up and wrap them around my neck like a python? Oh, heck to the no. Heck to the no. Oh, I've done that before, Melanie. She leaves hers in the grocery cart, especially if it's a black cane. I don't know why, but the one that I took to Arizona though was silver, and they my insurance paid for that one, and it was after my knee surgery replacement last year. It wasn't surgery; it was a whole new titanium ham hock on my knee. So, is anybody barbecuing or cooking this weekend? Or what's going on? A snake necklace? Exactly, Melanie Taylor. I accidentally stepped on, oh, what was it? A copperhead when I was in North Carolina with flip flops on, you guys. With flip flops on. I used to have show dogs, and actually, Mr. Hershey was supposed to be a show dog, but I ended up not showing dogs. But I had Cane Corso Italian Mastiffs, and I bought a one-bedroom mobile home. To most people are buying them for she sheds or whatever. I bought this one-bedroom mobile home for a doghouse for my dogs, and I brought them in. I brought them in. Well, it's not about celebrating a holiday. I just wanted to know if anybody's cooking because they have a day off. I don't celebrate the 4th of July, but I do cook. The family does cook when somebody has an extra day off. So some are having an extra day off, but I'm going to cook not barbecue stuff, but I'm going to cook a meal for mommy and go sit and annoy her for a couple of hours. Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute. Let me see. I talked to her. She doesn't hear the phone if you call her, but if you FaceTime her, Miss Modern Millie, she can see the light flash and she will pick the phone up. But she was sitting up there. She was sitting up there with her red lipstick on, ready in the bed. I'm like, ready? Are you ready to take it off, Mom? Oh, almost, almost. Mike's going to grill Saturday. We're supposed to get some weather here in Connecticut tonight. Crafting on a dime with Shay Shay. Excuse me. I think I missed something you were doing this morning. And yeah, you were doing some embroidery. Embroidery. I can only do one type of art. No, I can't. I can do more because I have my Cricut. I have a really nice embroidery machine. I have an industrial sewing machine that was my grandmother's. And I now have a table that's big enough to hold my cutie breeze frame so that I can finish some of these quilts. I also paint. So I have a 6-foot standing easel, but I usually take that in the kitchen near the butcher block and sit on so I can do more things. I just don't have more fingers and more hours in a day. More hours in a day. So I do as much as I can and then I fall out. Oh, you guys, Mike, we're busted. So I get up I take a nap, like probably after my live stream tonight. I'll take a nap. Why? Because I usually get up like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm putzing around. It's quiet. And that's just my time to think and plan and do things. So what was it? Monday night. FR Humphreys live stream. She does crafting late at night. Like, well, I think she starts about 11, 12, 1 o'clock. Mike, guess who busted our chops and said we were being bad? Auntie Joanne was in there watching us from the bushes. She didn't say one word. We were talking about 62-year-old virgins. We were talking about just everything, dating as an adult, getting married, getting remarried, married for the. Auntie Joanne heard us, Michael. She heard us. She said we were. David, you especially. I was acting up a slight tad, little bit. Oh, crafting on a dime with Shay Shay. Thank you. And she says she hasn't used her cutie. We're going to do this thing, Shay Shay. When are you putting yours together? I won't do, I won't put mine together live. Maybe I'll put up a video. Mike said he's innocent, unbiased. It says, thanks for supporting the show. But wait a minute. I know how to. I'm going to dance for you. I am going to dance for you, Shay Shay. Hold on. If I can find it. These are not my big, big, big glasses. Oh, where's my money dance? Ah. Oh. Where is it? Well, at least, hold on, you guys. Here we go. Oh, here we go. I've got two dances. Oh, I was dancing for you, Shay Shay. That auntie girl of being bad. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's start a plan. I'm so blessed with Jess has a long arm, and but I made a deal with my helper. If she helps me lift and put my cutie breeze together, the first quilt I put on it will be one that she's working on. Her first quilt. Her first quilt. So we appreciate you, Shay Shay. So let me see what else is going on in the comments. You were waiting for me to get up and dance? Boom! oh, as my baby brother would say, he's on a cruise right now. You wait for me to start dragging that wagon? Yankee sister, don't talk. That is so funny. I have two money dances on here. I just forgot where they were because I switched back to StreamYard, and I will be using this from now on. I don't anyway, I'll just keep it positive. There's so many things going on in the world as the world turns, so many pew pew things going on. Just just a lot. It's a lot. Donzel Cooper, thanks for coming and welcome, welcome, welcome. So I don't know if you can see this real close, but that's what's going on in my garden. I've got two brand new tin beds. They're full, all that gorgeous soil. There are a few things planted in it, but they need to be finished. And then all the small containers. My sweet potatoes need to go out there. All those red onions. I have more lavender I started from seed. I have celery that I'm regrowing from the grocery store. I try to only buy celery that has a base on it so that I can. Hi, Donzel. People are saying hi to Donzel. So that I can regrow everything. And you know what? The celery that you grow outside, it is so much more flavorful than the kind you buy in the store. It's so watery, it tastes like nothing. So, I just saw, yes, yes, sis, I do need some more slips. She said, do I need slips? So now I just wanted to show unbiased that I know how to take it back off again. Just 1 second, you guys. 1 second. Okay, here. I just needed to sneeze. I just needed to sneeze. Do any of you have allergies? My allergies are crazy, crazy, crazy. I know what I'm going to do. So I want to see what you guys are doing. A lot of people are on vacations or partying or whatever. So I'm going to invite you guys. I would say copy or Command C. And would any of you like to come up and tell us what you're doing? So there's the link to come up for GQUAT, Garden, Quilt, and Art Show. Oh, my phone is always doing something. But that's a cute little picture, isn't it? That's me with super, super short hair. Maria said she likes my hair long. Yankee sister, look, it's shorter than yours. That's when I got a advanced degree in law and paralegal studies at the University of West Los Angeles. And that was me in my little cap and gown. You went to the beach and watched fireworks yesterday. Oh, Mike says, bless you. So if any of you guys would like to come up, otherwise I will go over and start. I have a request. Oh, here's where it is. This is another thing. So that's 5 more bags of soil, and my helper covered it up. So once we top off these last few containers and drop seeds, we're just dropping, dropping, dropping. Or, okay, I won't dance, but I will pop up. Okay, let's see. So I found a huge box of tongue depressors that I had years ago for some art and craft, and I was using a laundry marker to put sticks in all the stuff that's out there. Oh my goodness. Yarrow, peppermint, echinacea. What else did I have? These are the ones that I planted, just the herbs. Ashwagandha, it doesn't look like it's going to make it. Oregano, it doesn't look like it's going to make it, or the sage. So I have a whole bunch more seeds. I do have rosemary, dill, basil, thyme, cilantro, borage, mullein. I said yarrow, peppermint, holy basil, lemon balm. And I didn't put moringa here. I put moringa in Auntie Joanne's yard. But oh, and guess what? I'm always inventing things. So this little thing, you know what it is? It's a scoop to get the soil out of the soil bags from the store, because this will fill those little containers. Uh-oh. I have a surprise for you guys. Let's see. Okay. There's a surprise, you guys. I don't know if they can hear you. I don't have my earphones in. Duh. Um, let me see. Can you guys hear her? Uh-oh. Can you put a 2 in the chat if you guys can hear Yankee Sister? They said they can't hear you. They can't hear you. Oh, Mike says they can't hear you. So, does anybody know what to do so that she can hear? I think that on yours, are you on your phone or your computer? Oh, your laptop. Oh, she fancy. I can just read lips a little bit. Oh, Mike says drop down and come back. Drop down and come back. So, you guys, we're figuring this stuff out. Auntie Joanne says, hello, Yankee Sister. Can you? I think she's trying to. It takes a minute. You guys, don't get old, I'm telling you. Okay. So, can you? Can you hear me now? I think I messed up. Turn your mic on. Turn your mic on StreamYard. Can you guys still hear me? Oh, she's gonna do the it says she's in the stream with audio only. That's one thing. When you come to StreamYard, you have to add the audio and the cam. So Shay, I didn't mean to walk away from you. We are going to put our cuties up next week. So at least I am. Mike says she can hear me, but not her. So she will try again. So let me just show you this. I'm dropping all these seeds, you guys. I'm going to do a T-Nog and Nikki. So I happen to find these. I'm dropping everything. So last year I planted a peppermint. It was too close to the fence. Somebody stole it all. So here's some basil. I don't think I'm going to put this lemon cucumber. It's kind of late and I should have started early. I will save it. Here's some lemon balm. I actually have a lot of lemon balm, but I'll take it out there. Some sage. Some thyme. I didn't say thyme, did I? Frugal Mama, welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you. I saw you this morning. I was doing sit-ups with you. Dill. I think I only have a little bit of dill. Yarrow. I may not plant that. I have a lot of that out there from other years. Tatsoi, holy basil. I think it's seeding already because I started it indoors. Ashwagandha. I only have a few seeds, so I don't know. Maybe I'll take a chance and drop some more. That's a really healthy herb. It's like moringa. It's a miracle herb. I'm not putting any of these seeds out, Mike. I have they're peppers, but I have some Scotch bonnet, some mystery peppers from you, some other ones that made it indoors when I was traveling. So I don't think these are what it says. It says wasabi seeds, but I don't think so. Wasabi is a type of a radish that gets really, really huge. Coriander, cilantro, I have a lot of that out there already. But all these things I'm going to plant. I'm going to drop more echinacea seeds. Maybe I'll wait on the cilantro, the basil. I have a lot of lettuce, and I have like 6 red cabbages, 6 Seville cabbages, onions. I already have starts over there. Swiss chard. I didn't plan any of that. I can do some of that. I don't have carrots. I'm going to do that. I'm going to drop more lavender. So I'm just going to start over, you guys. I'm going to grow until the snow is on the ground. More lettuce. Some critters out there already eaten almost all of the. I had some red lettuce out there that I bought starts. It's almost eaten by critters. Spinach, radish, and just a couple beets. Okay, so now we are trying something again. No? Oh. Go in. Can you hear me? You can hear me, right? Go into StreamYard, and then on the bottom of the screen where it says mute stop cam, remember you have to add yourself to StreamYard. The hearing portion. Try that. Oh, she came to visit. She won't come to my house. You could have driven over here by now. She's funny. We have a hiding place outside. Oh, so here are a couple beets. Oh, do you guys know this about beets? They say to plant beets like 8-10 inches apart. Do you know why? Because Mike's laughing because I said she could have driven over here by now. Each beet seed, these are pretty big, but each seed, when it germinates, Mona did what? I was watching you, Mona. Mona. And guess what? I'm going to put my cutie breeze up on Monday. And I told my helper, if she helps me lift it and take it out the box and everything, that we will do one of her quilts first. So I don't know if you can see, it's a pretty big seed, but each beet seed, when it germinates, it forms like 5 little beets. So this is a lot of beets here. And I love beets. I love beets with red onions, and I have a whole tray of red onions to plant. So this is what I'm going to be doing for the weekend. And then Sunday I'll go see mommy. So you guys, I will go over to the sewing machine because gee mama. Oh, you didn't know that, frugal mama, about the beads? Yes. So they grow in clusters, the beets do. And about the Swiss chard, I like that because they will grow even in Connecticut, like year round. They will like freeze in the wintertime when the ground is frozen, but when the spring comes, they'll come back. So will collard greens. So I'm going to go over. I have some 2.5-inch blocks already cut. I have a request for some mug rugs. I saw Lisa, the awkward quilter, doing mug rugs today and little things, but I was in the bushes trying to get some work done. So here we go. Inch by inch, step by step. Why am I walking you guys around? I keep threatening to put more cameras up. But just Miss Shirley, OG sister friend. So excuse my big arm across here. I'm just trying not to knock that on the floor. Okay, so all of you who are content creators, put GQUAT exclamation mark GQUAT to drop your link. You don't have to put capital letters. I put capital letters on there because a lowercase g and q next to each other are kind of hard to see. For some of us, GQUAT. Okay, so now I'm going to take that down so that you can see what I'm doing. So, because I don't want to take any more stuff out because I will be putting the cutie frame up here, then using other areas. I live in what I consider a small space. It's 800 square feet. I have a room over there that's about 10 feet by 12 feet, but it's totally filled up with stuff. An industrial sewing machine, wall to wall bookcases with equipment, exercise equipment. So I sit here on this table, but this table is going to be used for the cutie. And I have an older Singer 338 that I have had since high school. It was a graduation gift from my parents. Auntie Joanne and I both have one that my parents got us. I think we were a little bit spoiled. I think so. I now that I understand, and I don't know. Whoops, I don't know how my parents did all that for all of us. Whenever we went home and said we wanted something, they got it. Oh, so you're back in the chat for now? Okay, sis. Well, guess what we voted that you do? We voted that you ride over here. One day when I'm live, Saturday, whatever, and you can just come up. We can be in the garden, we can be on the sewing machine. So I found some really nice kind of matchy actually. I remember what I did with these. I made some mug rugs for my daughter. One thing I do, hey, so Terry, SEW, Terry. Oh, guess what, Terry? Starting Monday, I'm going to take the cutie out of the box and start putting her together. So my daughter likes matching and coordinating things. So I had these left. Hi, Hershey. They have dogs too. Oh, he heard me say Auntie Joanne. I can't pick you up and sew. So this sewing machine is actually just a heavy duty Singer that I bought just for my denim because I'm going to take that banner off. I'm going to hide this one so that you kids have more room to see. So I just got a big pile about 2 feet tall of denim, and I didn't want to wreck my other sewing machines. By the way, a lot of you have featherweight sewing machines. I accidentally have a couple of those here, but they say to not use larger than a size 18 needle in your featherweight. I have put up to a size 20 because I often sew leather and other things, but I said I'm going to stop doing that because it's a nice machine. They are nice machines and I want to keep them. And there's a shop called The Featherweight Shop, and they recommend that you use Schmetz, SCHMETZ. I know I have a bunch of them. I'm not going to take them out. I've got tons of needles, but this one in here, I think I have either a 16 or 18 because I'll be sewing a lot of jeans. So all I'm going to do is start sewing some twosies together because I had some gold and other things from my sister's scrap bin when I was in Arizona. So I will just sew some of these together and talk to you guys. 9014 is a good for a featherweight. They say that you can use up to an 18. I have the 9014s, and I just buy the packs for the denim, but I use them for this one. This machine is just always getting dogged out. Just getting dogged out because I bought it for jeans. I have packs of needles like these heavy duty ones you can buy, and they're by Singer, 4 Singer machines. And let me see what comes in here. I think that this pack goes up to a 20. They're probably, this little pack goes, this little one goes everywhere I go. So this, I bought two. They're all heavy duty, and they go from the 16-100, 16-100, I think 18-110, 90-14, and 110-18. So these can sew some pretty big stuff. But I'm going to be using a different needle. Why? Because the bigger the needle, the bigger the hole piercing if you are using it for quilting. I've seen long arm quilters that used big needles, and when we went to quilt shows and the quilts were hanging up, on the quilting frames in the light, and all you could see was like thousands and thousands of holes in it. You missed it, Melanie. You were sleeping. I know those naps come in handy, don't they, Mona? Mona did what? Did y'all decide to join the party here? Auntie Ellen had a money dance earlier. Y'all missed it. I'll be doing it again. I will be doing it again. And I signed up for, Mona, what is the thing that you guys do on Monday? I signed up for it, but it's like I can never get over there when you guys are on. So I'm just gonna sew some little twosies together and talk to you guys. I just enjoying it. I just enjoy it. I'm so silly. Oh, you want to hear something funny? Back in the day, I'm not a super big Beyonce fan. Some of my members are. I do like Western. I used to have horses and all the gear, the Western gear, hats, boots on the ground, real boots, cowboy boots. Oh, I'm going to show you guys a picture of Auntie Joanne. Yeah, Discord, Mona, of my sister, Auntie Joanne. I want to say 40 years ago on one of my horses. I think she was either on a gaited horse, because gaited horses, you guys, they when they walk, it's real smooth. They don't, and their heads go up and down like a Tennessee walking horses. All horses have different traits. Like we had an Arabian, her husband liked that one, Uncle Roscoe. And Arabians are fast, but they're little horses, like 14 and a half hands. Thoroughbreds are 17 and a half hands. I don't think we put Auntie Joanne on. I'm using 2.5 millimeter straight sewing or not. Let me turn this around and around. The glasses, these little cute glasses do too many things. It's the ugly dollar store glasses that I could see like the whiz. So I'm just going to start sewing these. Maria Graham, you know that I have requests for, oh, for those of you who are new to sewing, measurements, if you have a whole bunch of jelly roll strips and you cut them into 2.5-inch blocks, if you sew the 2.5-inch blocks together into a 9 patch, it's exactly 6.5 inches. So those of you who are making mug rugs that are 6.5 inches, that's all you have to do. So these are combinations of browns and tans and black. So I have a request for like 6 or 8 mug rugs. Since this is really pretty fabric and it's already cut, why not use it, right? The worst thing in the world, some of you guys have heard me say, you saw me look, is when you're chain piecing something and you put it all together and get to the end and find out, guess what? The thread wasn't in it. And then you forgot what order you have been sewing your piecing together in. What a mess. What a mess. Some of these, like some of these whites, it's hard to see the right side from the wrong side. I assume, you know what they say about assume? But I do things in stages. Why? How do I finish so many things? Because I hardly ever do one project start to finish, like the picking the fabric stage, the cutting stage, the piecing stage, the sandwiching stage, the quilting stage, then putting the binding on it. I usually do a little bit of something at a time on different projects. Why? Because then you don't get bored. You don't get bored. Who asked for the mug rugs, Melanie? We might could get some if you need them. Oh, organ needles. I've never tried those. So Terry, I'm going to try those. Has anybody in here tried organ sewing needles? You're using them. Oh, which sewing machine, Melanie? So these are going to have a lot of lights in it. So I'm just going to be talking for a while and sewing these together. I have to go back and see. One of the persons is in here now, but I don't know if she wants to say her name. And then one of my artist friends saw one of the mug rugs. My sister Joanne Stevens put the top together for me, and she wanted to buy it, but it's not for sale. It's from my little sister. So I said I would make her one. Then she called me and said, "Well, can I give you the fabric?" I'm like, no, because the fabric is already cut. And Thursday will be my last day of piecing. One of the things that happens when you rotary cut big piles of fabric, they often stick together. You have to not lick your fingers, but pull them apart. Okay, let me see. Going back to the garden and listening. Okay, your laptop is about to die. Okay, sis, Yankee sister. I will see you when I see you, hopefully soon. So, the thing about sewing, you guys, or any art, is the contrast. The difference, how you make the pattern show. Hey, Barb Brownlee, thanks for coming and welcome, welcome, welcome. So now I know how to take that back down so that you guys can see what I'm doing. The way that you see the patterns when you're sewing and quilting is the contrast between light and dark. Medium colored fabrics, when they're close to each other, there's not much contrast. So Nick, thanks for coming and welcome, welcome, welcome. Nick, how are you? I saw you guys last night. I finally made it. Woke up in time. Something just happened. I didn't like that sound. When you were sewing, you guys, it's like a mom and a baby, or even your puppy. When they make a sound that it's not supposed to make. It was not supposed to make that sound. I don't know. I guess I got too close to the edge, and I'll show you why it did. You see this? It was bunching up. Nikki says, "You're happy to see us last night." We were clowning, acting, having fun. So I took that one out, and See if I can find out why. Hold on, you guys. It's in the thread stand. Okay, now it's loosened up. So what I did as a form of troubleshooting, you always rotate the wheel towards you, and it loosens the thread. The bobbin goes through a cycle where it catches, there's a little hook underneath it, and the timing, and you have to make sure that you have both threads caught. Now, just because I don't want to mess up any more of these pieces, so that's just a starter. So now we're back to sewing again. She says, no worries, no worries. So, Yankee's sister has a garden like the Garden of Eden, rather. And she's bringing me some geraniums, some black cherry tomatoes, a few things that I don't. Some of you know I was out in Arizona in my sister's house, and we were planting out there. So I'm a little bit late getting started. It was too cold when I went out there to put things in the ground in Connecticut. And then I'm trying to, is this one piece or two? It's two. I knew that. So a lot of these look like the same color, but they're not. There's some of them have prints. And I'm just mixing them and matching them with anyone that's a little darker color than that one. So, Shay Shay, I have to call you. I'm never around on Sundays because I'm doing stuff with the family, but we'll get together and see about getting the frames up, and then we'll join all the others that have the cutie frames and do some the cuties doing cuties. The cuties being cuties. And finishing some of these. Oh. Okay. So I don't have a lot of these black 2.5 inch squares cut. So I guess I'll put those in the center of some of these. I've got boxes of fabrics cut, but I just pulled these out this morning because some days I don't feel like sewing. I don't know. Guess what? It is tangling up. Oh, Juanita Campbell. She's saying hello, everybody. What is the temperature in Minnesota? Oh, AI. Oh, you know what, you guys? AI. I don't know what happened. Maybe I'll let them stitch a little bit. And maybe the machine is tired. So I will just keep going and I'll do a few more. I will sew these black ones. The ones that tangled up, you guys, off camera, I will go and pick them out because when you're sewing, you always have to pick something out. And your pick should be nearby. I always keep at least one little one. One little one. Mike says it's too hot. Oh, 89 now, 95 Friday. Wow. Okay. So, this one is interesting. Looks like some type of leather carving. You know how they carve leather? Carve leather. Oh, we were talking about Western stuff before and Beyonce and stuff. So my baby brother used to live in North Carolina with us, and he's a real cowboy. he used to not shoe the horses, but we used to have races on the dirt roads. It would take like 25 yards, like you go to the rodeo and you see the horses sliding and going around the barrels. Well, we used to have some dirt roads. We used to have all out races. And Joe had on all had would have all his Western gear, his big buckles, the cowboy hats. So anyway, Beyonce had a show in Houston. Hey, Ty Lily, thanks for coming and welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know if you can see your owl up there. Can you see him up there with all the glass beads in it? So you guys, Ty Lily made that for me years ago before I even had a channel. We met. I think we were just gardening then. And then I said, well, I like to do lots of stuff. And then maybe we went on to the art. That's when I met Mona and F.R. Humphrey. F.R. Humphrey and I have been friends about 3 or 4 years as well. So I'm going to sew a few of these. This thing sounds so loud, doesn't it? I have this little placemat under it to help buffer the sound. But she's coming down. Oh, here's a piece of little hand-dyed muslin. Do I have one piece or two? Looks like two. Some of the fabrics, I'm not knocking it. The American fabrics are thin, and it's hard to tell how many pieces you have. Some of the other fabrics from some of the other countries are so thick and lush, you know that you have one piece. But it's okay. You can sew two together. It's yours. So it's been a little bit over an hour. And I'm going to sew some more of these. If you guys want to hang out for like another half hour or so, my dinner is already cooked. One of my neighbors went to BJ's Wholesale, I guess it was yesterday, and she bought a bunch of stuff for me. She's the one that actually picked up the calf liver because, wowzers, Barb. Wow, she says it's 90 degrees in Minnesota. I think she's there too, or Indiana. And the humidity is on the way back up for the weekend. Whoa. Whoa. So I took that back out. Calf liver. Yes. Yes. Last time I made chicken livers for my mother. Nikki, there used to be a place in DC over near Georgetown called Duke Zebert's. It was a Jewish restaurant, and they had the best chopped chicken liver in DC, and it had like bits of apples in it. It was so good. There was another seafood restaurant I used to love. You guys, I lived in the DC area for about 20 years in the metropolitan area, and it was called Chrisfield's. It was way up on Georgia Avenue, almost near Saks Fifth Avenue. And you could get a two for you could go shopping and eating, and you couldn't make reservations at Chrisfield's or down at Southwest down then. A couple of my friends have restaurants down in Southwest. People used to wonder if I had a kitchen in my house. I was always eating out. Nikki said, yes, Chrisfield's. Yeah. So anyway, my friend upstairs, I usually cook the calf liver. She made marinara sauce on Sunday when I went to see Mom, but I don't like her spaghetti. It's mushy. So she makes the sauce, and I cook my own marinara sauce. I mean pasta. Duh. Pasta. When you're talking and doing things, you say one word and mean another. Don't get old, y'all. Don't get old. Nikki says fancy. Yes, eating is a family hobby. Now, Auntie Joanne eats tiny amounts of food, but she loves good food. Hey, Sissy, did you and Roscoe finish all the leftovers? Yes, I told her her food was mushy. I told her. So we're friends. We're friends. We're friends. You know, true friends, we're like the odd couple, right? And if you saw us sitting on a park bench next to each other, you wouldn't even know we knew each other. We are so unalike, but we love each other. We love each other. We love each other. She's entitled to her personal life. I'm entitled to mine, but I ain't eating no mushy spaghetti. I would like mine al dente, and that's how I eat it. You know what they say? It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Like, ew. And but then I cook it for her. I cook for her. So she also bought some shrimp for me today. She knows I like popsicles. She always buys me popsicles. And then I make like Taco Tuesday. I make the tacos for her, the enchiladas. She gets the borscht, which is a type of beets that are cooked like for Jewish ceremonies. And then I make to get the red onions and stuff and make the beet salad. So we take turns cooking. But you know what I love about her? She cooks like I do. She's up 6 o'clock in the morning, and when lunch is served by 12, 1 o'clock, and she does the whole thing. Her salads, let me tell you about the salad she brought down Sunday. Had carrots, cucumbers, radishes. It had olives in it. It had two or three kinds of lettuce. It had I don't know if I said carrots, red onions, just everything. You're really eating the rainbow when you eat one of her salads. And they're not ilky. They're not ilky. They're not ilky. Al dente. I eat my pasta al dente. Yes. Yes. My daughter, when she makes pasta, it's like the timer is going. The timers go, oh, you guys, guess what? You know how I always burn everything? I put that turquoise tea kettle away, and I'm only using the electric one that turns off automatically. You go into your daughter's home, you have to go, thank you, Mona. I'm going to go to you guys. I have to pick out all this tangled up stuff that I did today. And because I'm making a mug rug for someone else, so I want it to be nice. So in American sign, you don't like al dente pasta, you just like it when it starts to get soft. Oh, my mother likes hers like that. And then she likes to put the sauce back in it and cook the sauce into it. My dad, when you used to give him white spaghetti, he would say that you were feeding him worms. Yes, I save a little bit of the pasta water so it doesn't stick together. Yeah, when I strain mine, I put it on a big my coffee mug, a clean coffee mug. So I always have like a 2 cup portion left because the other day I cooked what tagliatelle. Is that the one with the three cheeses in there? But my helper doesn't like a lot of cheese, so then I made her a different one. You too, Maria. You like your soft, soft and warm, a quiet storm. You just bought a kettle too, Mike. No more burning it. No more burning it. So I enjoy you guys. Do you want me to stay 15 more minutes? I think I have a few more blocks I can finish up. And then I will set. Ah! My shoulder hurts. Oh, you guys. That's why I have a helper, you guys. I mean, that's like a screaming type of pain. It is so painful. I have rotator cuff issues to the point that I actually have a cyst inside the sockets, but they want to do shoulder replacement surgery. I ain't doing no more surgeries. I have enough titanium. I have some I have so much titanium in my body that Yankee sister is saying something. Excuse me. I have so much titanium in my body. The metal detectors at the airport know I'm coming before I even get there and walk through it. They stop my wheelchair. They say, do you have metal in your body? They're like, we're not going, whatever's on her with all that metal, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. So I will shut down and give everybody a chance to go do what they're going to do for the weekend, the holiday. I will be live on Saturday, 6 p.m. Miss Shirley, OG, drop your link if you're going live today at 7. I will try to stay awake, but you know, my eyelids, they are a calling me. And in American Sign Language, this is an I, this is an L, this is a U. Oh, but hold on. I do have I do have my outro.